1 2 1 2. Right, I'll put this on. Oh, hang on, let me get that right. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Let me put a gate on it too, so you don't have to listen to that background noise. Right, I'll put this on so you can let me just put it on a nice preset for the mic. I'll put this on so you can hear me on the mic.
I don't like those decorations.
Okay. Right, let me get this volume sorted out. That's way too high. I've got preamps like crazy on it. 1 2 1 2. That's better. 1 2 1 2. Let me just get this so you can hear me a little bit better. 1 to 1. Hopefully I'll come through a little bit there. I might have to set it up to, I have got a set up there, but I wanted to do this from nothing so people didn't start crying. It was all set up and everything, but I might have to set it later to duck the music for when I'm talking on the mic. So what I'll do is I'll make a track now for that for later on, and let me just put this gate up a little bit to about there, so it's just a little bit better. That's it. I ain't picking out as much as shit behind now. Right, yeah, I'm gonna make a track, yeah, group track, and I call this pre-master, and the reason I'm doing that is because then I can basically put I can put all the music out later on to this track here, and then I can use my mic. And let me just sort this out. Put a maximizer on there. It's just like a temporary low CPU like thingy. Let's put it about there, so you're not getting too loud. And then it won't click then. Right, yeah, so when I talk, this will duck everything else. So I'm gonna put where are we? Waves one. Waves is quite cool stuff. You won't see none of the plug-in windows because they're all on top, and I'm pulling the Cubase window direct. So you're not going to you're just simply not going to see the windows unless I turn always on top, and I don't want to keep them doing that all the time. See, I've got this now, I'm moving it around, you can't really see it. Right, I even checked to see if the system's going okay. I've got far too much, I'm too hot there on the input. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, let me turn my mic up, headphones up. Right, 1 2 1 2 1 2. That's a bit better. Right, I'm gonna put I'm just gonna put another EQ on it, and I'm just gonna use it just to dip again, it's a waves one, but just want to use it to dip that my fan on my PC. 1 2 1 2 1 1. Let's turn off the gate. There is like other ways you can do it, but you can't see us at the moment. What I do, I'll turn this off so you can, oh, you can't see it. I'm looking at the transmission and it's just showing a blank window. Anyway, I'm just using EQ and I'm just pulling out some of it's making it sound a little bit tinny, so I just bring that down a little bit. 1 1 1. Put this 1 2 1 2 1 2. It's only a little bit. Once gates on again, it's just like it's just a lot less. 1 2 1 2, and I can bring the gate down a little bit, so it's a bit more responsive, and it's just a little less. I mean, yes, there's a tiny bit still there, but I don't want to like sound like I can get rid of it like that, but then I'm going to sound like I'm all like tinny. See what I mean? Mind you, I could do that and then pull it back up, but it doesn't matter. That'll do it. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. That's alright. That's not too bad. A little bit tinny, but I can sort that out with the built-in EQ. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. There we go. That's a little bit better. Wow 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 wow. There we go. That's not too bad. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. You can hear me anyway, and I'm a little bit tinny, but let me just take that off the top a little bit. Put that. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this? No, you can't. But this one you should see. Yeah. So you can see that one. It's 1 1 1 1 1 1. Right. Anyway, let's get to it. That's just all this setting the mic up. Right. And what I'm going to do now is I've called that pre-master, so I'm going to send this. I'm just going to simply send this out to that side chain, and I'm going to pre-fader it like I've just done there and put it to 0 0. Right, and now that's sending over here to my side chain, which I've got enabled there on this, so I can go like that. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. There's nothing going through at the moment, no audio, so you ain't gonna see a lot going on because I can't duck what's not there. 1 2. So I'm just gonna get it set up to about where I want it, so about there, 6 milliseconds, and I don't want it too choppy sounding, so about 50 milliseconds ish. So the release is free, and about there and about there. So now you'll hear the music when it's coming through. So yeah, so I've got that as an output pre-master. That's going stereo. So now all the other tracks I create, I'll send them to there. And basically when I'm talking now, it'll just duck it nicely. You know, like a DJ would or center, but just do it automatically. Right, so now what I'm going to do is add some MIDI tracks. I just add 8. Let's shrink this down a little bit. I'm going to chuck this down the bottom and leave my audio track at the top. Okay, this is an inspection window, and it's to be honest, like this is what Reaper needs. It needs something. So when you're on whatever track type you're on, and also look, I can just go up and down with the arrow keys, but with no hassle. And it's the same when I'm moving notes and stuff in the MIDI. Like when you're going up and down like that, you can just get to things quickly. I can quickly see my inputs, so I can come from something that outputs MIDI. So if I put say I put let's go in a little bit just so you can see some of the thingy options. So just say I add on here, and I'll go and I'll put a tower vocoder, that one I was saying about. It's free and it's really good. I've got to find it now. Mike stuff, I think it's in. Yeah, tower vocoder 2. Right, I'll turn it off just for a second as you won't hear me. So now I'm going to go to this MIDI track, output the MIDI, and straight to there, tower vocoder. So now when I play keys on the keyboard, it's going to thingy. There's no hassle in that at all. I just do it and it's done. I don't have to root nothing, set nothing up. So these are some of the things that are needed. So now
1 2 1 2 1 2. As you can hear me, I'm recorded, and it's nice and easy to
So there you see, that's what I was on about, like for the vocoder setup. Let's get this back up, and I'll just dump that off. Right. Okay. So now we've got some MIDI tracks. I'm going to add a VST. I'll add hypersonic because it's a little bit buggy for me, but it's a handy one to use. I've had this loaded for a while and I just killed the last project and put this on, so I may have to restart Cubase if I get any problems. So yeah, so here we are. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yeah, I'm just making sure you can hear me. Right, so I've got this now. So now I've got my it's multi-timbal. It's got 16. I can click here. I can change the outputs and so on. So now I'll go there down to here, and I've got one part activated. I can just activate all the outputs simply by doing that. Now if I go down bottom here in my VST instruments, and I've got hyper 1, hang on, let's put that up there. I've got hyper 1 2 3 4 blah blah blah. So and if I expand that out a little bit more, I have to pull it over this way actually. I've got all my edit features and all that lot, so I can quickly go in there. So I can output this on number 1, which it is now, or just say I'll put it on number 3. And then I'll go back up to on our arm it, so it's always on. Oh, maybe if I do the right one. Actually, look, I'll delete that track because that created when I did it, and now I'll go straight to hypersonic, and I can see what I'm on because I'm on MIDI 1, and I can just change that rolling my mouse over it. You can see that. Sorry, I was showing you things and it weren't there. So yeah, I've changed that to number 3 there, 3 out. So now I'm going to my pre-roll's already on. You can't see that. It's that's the only thing I think you're not going to be able to see. I don't think I can take that off as well. I know I can mount it in a window. Let's see if I can put the window version on. Just to the transport bar. I mean, you don't need to see it anyway. No, but it can be mounted in a window, but I'm not going to do that now. So anyway, I've put the metronome on and the thingy on, so I'm going to and I'll just let me make sure that metronome's not coming out to you lot on there. You don't want to hear that. Let's go outputs. No, some metronomes going on its own ASIO strip I've made. So basically that's not, you're not going to hear that, so it won't annoy you. Let's move some of the crap out of the way on my desk. So now I'm going to go there. I always start a project from number 2, right? And the reason I always start from number 2, and let me just loop some here, then I can keep stuff going more interesting. The reason I start from number 2, because you're more likely to get problems at the beginning of a project, and whenever you do anything, you always find you want at least a bar beforehand to do any little last minute bits, and you get used to being 10 to 9 rather than 1 to 9. So basically I'm going to record something now, and it's going to do me an 8-beat count. You can't hear the metronome, but I can. It says Christmas. Let me just sort the volume out on that, because that is too high. On my mixer here, right, that should be going now. Let me just make sure that's going. Right, yeah. You see when I talk there, it dips down. Oh, you can't see that, can you? Right, anyway, it should be dipping down. 2, 1, 2. Oh shit, not a good idea to put the pre-master out to the pre-master. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's get this up there again. So you see I output it to number 3 I was saying earlier. I think the main output's maybe a bit high there. Okay, so this is what I've done as I set up the as you hear the music's ducking as I'm talking. I can make it more excessive. You can't see this. I can take it off like that, but you can't see what's going on in it. But it's basically a compressor with sidechain enabled. So when I talk, it ducks the music down slightly, like that. So it's like when a DJ's talking, you know, and he talks over the music and he lowers down the volume. This is just like doing it automatically like this. Right, so anyway. So I've recorded that, now I've got my MIDI track too, I've got my audio tracks too. I know Reaper can do both. And that's why I was on about the MIDI icon on a Reaper track. So when you click it, it automatically routes it and sets it up as a MIDI track. So you don't have to change it to Reaper and then start routing and changing everything. You know, it's just stuff you don't need to do. So this number 2. I mean, sometimes I'll just duplicate a track like what I've already done, and like and then just change the MIDI channel. But this time, let's do drums. And as you see, it's loaded here, so it's global. I can make a VST track on this. I can go and make an instrument track. It's the same as a VST track. So then you've got that one instance loaded, but you can't access it through other MIDI tracks. Obviously, you can just load one up there and do that. Right, so I load that so I'm going to load up some drums. And then I'll just play some and put it to that. I think I've got lo-fi natural kit. See, like the simplest thing is I can like drag that down there, chuck it onto like another output, and then I can add some reverb, go down there, set that to like an hour pattern. You notice when it made these MIDI tracks, it automatically ascended up the track numbers. So you got like 4, 5, and so on. So anyway, this is the dry one. So that one's to this one here. And I'm outputting it to 1, like the hyper out, you know, that one there. Then this one, I've got loads of reverb on. So I can basically do this, just simply do this. I'll let it go round the loop and I'll just start recording when it's gone round the loop. As you hear, right, I've got loads. Right, first of all, I'm going to show you for like if I want to keep it like sort of real sound, then I can do the interruptive. I can't say the word, but the sometimes called and trap it in basically that quantize. It'd just bring it in a bit, but I don't, so I'm just going to push Q and bring it in tight. Right, now I've got this thingy, so what happens if I've got like I've played and it's like it's gone all over the place, you know, and I've got loads of velocities like that. Well, I've got it all selected anyway. It's pushing Control and A. Now I'm going to go to functions, MIDI, velocity. Normally it starts on that, but I had to do a run, and so I've got compress. So how much I want to bring them all together? I want to bring them in about like if I did 9%, it's brought them in. It's still got their difference in them, but it's just pulled everything in together. Anyway, I want them all high anyway, so I'm just going to like zoom them down and pencil it all in. See down here, the pencil automatically comes up, and you've got the pencil here too. Also, another thing, when I select some thingies, using the keys up down on the keyboard, I can basically select it up and down. If I hold Control, I can nudge them, you know, just using the key still. So it's just much easier when you're doing bits and bobs. Anyway, I just want to like up the max on these ones, which you can do on Reaper 2. You can do that. And I mean, you've got the different thingies as well, so like you've got sustain, all that lot, but I don't need that one, so I'm just going to take it off. So now I'm going to go on to number 3, which I'm going to call snare, and I'll rename that kick with a capital K, just to be tidy. Need some better eyes as well, bigger monitors. So now I've got my snare, which was that one again. Let's get it up. I think it's behind, yeah. Let me get over there, then I'll see it. Right, so I've got that one. Now I'm going to be playing channel 3, which you see was no hassle. I didn't have to route it, set it up, nothing like that. And it's the same on most DAWs. So the workflow keeps going. You keep making the music and less tweaking. So now I've got that. Now I can just simply go to down to a mixer here, and I can simply EQ that, and that's that done now. Now I can go down here, add a simple delay, and so I've not got none of these problems. I'm not going in and out of stuff, doing stuff. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to go down to milliseconds down, and I'm going to add about 35 on there, about 35 milliseconds, and then I'm going to bring down them, mix it right to the top, and you're going to hear this. The filters, I'll turn the filters off on there and leave that on and adjust it in a minute. So you hear that now. It's like starting from the left and ending on the right. Now what I want to do, I want to give it even a long reverb. Rather than mucking about with hypersonic chains and stuff, I can just go out here and put some Rob Pappin in. Rob Pappin is nice. I could do that as a send FX. I can make a FX channel and then just send it and just put some to it, but I want quite a lot. Record this now. Now you see what I want, the length on it. Just so it like carries through over the 2 beats. Let's get this up. Now look, this is the line tool. This is an important tool which is annoying that it's not there in Reaper. You just simply set your line across, if I can get it straight, let go, and I've got them all the same velocity now. Bring that volume down a little bit. So I can still thingy, like adjust the thingy. So now I've just put that to a bit of a left. I want that nice and wide anyway. But just like bring it a bit to the left. Maybe not so much. That's good. So you hear it there, but it keeps it staring us by going to the right. The filter, what was on that delay, that there, well, you can't see them. But the filter, them two there, so what I'll do is I'll put that's left and that's right hand. And I'll put my 100% on the mix, feedback right down, turned off the filters on the left, so that's genuine sound, so you hear what it's meant to be, and put no delay on that, so it's no millisecond delay. On the right, I put 35 milliseconds and left the filters on because it's just taken off some of the top on the snare, so it don't sound as crisp on the right. It sounds more like a echo there. Now we've got that. Now I'm going to put some bass in. Also, I'm going to quantize that. See, now to quantize, I want this like to make sure it's on right. I'll put it to about 1, so it's on a beat. Now I'll just select all of that, push Q, and that's dead on. And I can just change the quantize from there. And the same as the grid, relative and normal. Snap, like the Snap 2. Because relative's important. I don't know even if I think Reaper's got relative in it. I mean, but you need it, especially if you need to copy something or move something along, and you want to keep the timings right. So you use a grid relative. So if that's like if they was like that all just before the beat, and it's on group relatives, you can move it along, and it always stay that little bit before the beat. Obviously I don't. So that's what snap relative. That's what the snap relative does. Anyway, shows you that. I'm not here to teach you how to make music, just to show you what the DAW does and what is some things that are needed for workflow. Right, so I'm going to add a bass now. I'm going to do an organ bass. John Zhao Zhao used to, or John Zhao Zhao, whatever you say his name, used to use these. If it works, this is a bit glitchy, my version of Hypersonic, so I don't think that's going. Yeah, it's playing, but it's not coming out. I have to do another bass. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll load up another VST for that. This one's just it's not multi-out, so you can like make one per channel sort of thing. I could create an instrument track, but I'll still do it this way. So I want to create a track for it, so it's going to set the MIDI channel, you know, it's going to just turn it on there basically. Right, let's get a bass. The long bass would be best. No, that's too harsh. No, it's still too much in it. That's not going to be it. I don't have to change sound. Right, this one, see, that's going to go over it, so I need to straight away just put that to the pre-master, so then it's ducking us on playing. Right, let's get a bass. trying to do stuff with like defaults here, so I ain't got a load of stuff in. Let's try another one. I turned off the Aprigo there so I can play it manually. Even though that bass is wide, it's got an echo wide, this is something else. I'm sure you can do it on Reaper, but it's just not simple. What I've done is I've changed the dual pan, so basically I can pull in the left and the right a bit more mono, to keep the wide stuff sounding wide. Record this in a sec. Playing is good, especially when I'm rushing. So now I want them on 8s, so I just select to 8, push Q, and I've got it sorted. I want the I don't want the thing. I could use a line tool to get that straight, but sometimes you need a line tool to increase things towards an end of a part, so you can like rise up to like obviously a new more epic part of the song. But I'm just going to use some of these are really old, some of them are new. I mean, you can still get all the old MIDI functions and stuff like that, but I'm just going to go fixed velocity. That's just giving me like a nice straight line. And as you hear with a lot of VSTs and stuff, when you give them more velocity, you get more cut off. So it makes it good for just controlling stuff just through velocity. But you need to be able, you can't draw it all in, it just takes too much. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just go velocity now, add subtract, and I'm just going to subtract about 18. That's it. I'm going to as well, okay, just duplicate that, not so you can hear me twice, but let's get this going out one there. That's it. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Reason is I'm just gonna use this. Has got loads of presets for like for like loads of things. So I'm just gonna come down here, select that one. So now it's giving me some like presets there. Just save some time. You know, you've got your preset there now, and so I can just like record what I want. I'm just going to change that. This is a really nice really nice delay ping pong. Yeah, Reaper's got all that stuff. I'm not saying that ain't. I'm not saying nothing like that at all. This is going to be backing, so I'm going to want to pull that down around there, and I want to pull it about there. So I want the main focus points to drop there anyway, so you don't go over any lead vocals. I'm also going to sing really badly, so you can hear it. But you see, I'm recording on that one, but I've got this one going, so you can hear me. Just wait for the actually saying that. Let me just check HD space. It was all really low earlier. There's a little bit there. Right. Hey, 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 right, now that's what I'm going to do here. Just enable it, the sort of built-in tuning sort of thing. So that's the notes. So what I'm going to do is like select them all, quantize it down because this is back and I can just do this. What I want to do is not bring them right down like that, but get them within these, you know, get the majority within the top and the bottom. I'm going to stop it as well because obviously this one, when it's stopped, what I'm doing, I'm just straightening some of these up. You see the workflow, it's just straight to it. So I know there's just a few notes there, so I'm going to put that down. That's where it goes up, so I'm going to cut it there. Just click that, cut, out there. Already straightened it a bit. There you go. Okay, I'll just cut that there. Might have done it in the wrong place, but I can pull that to the left there to cover that bit, but because it's not pull it there, it probably creates some garbage. And there, coming from my headphones. Right, for timing wise, I can just move that along, move this along to about there, move that along to there. I don't want it like too precise on there because it just sounds like won't sound right. There's shortcuts and that and keys and that, but I don't want to be using too much of that because you won't see what's going on. And it probably look like stuff's just happening and you think you're going to start saying then I'm talking to a video that's going. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. covers that. There is other things I can use, but I'll just do that. I'll go in there again in the second one. And as I do it, it asks me, do I want a new version? Yeah, new version. So I'm not going to affect the last one now. So that's its own entity. I sort of try and just make it sound Christmassy. So it's nearly Christmas, isn't it? Obviously all this stuff there, here, I can basically like, let me just zoom out a little bit. Like here, I can go to this range selection, just go like that there. Obviously go up to the audio and do simple things like silence. Now, doing this just comes up with a warning there saying you might muck up your very audio data, but it shouldn't be a problem. Silence again, and again here. It's just a lot quicker. Yeah, there's shortcut keys and stuff like that, but the idea is to keep the work going and not have to keep setting things up and changing things and so on. Which I've done that one. Now I'm going to do this one. Yeah, on this you can change the silence options so it creates like softer edges there and there, you know, so you've got little fades in and out. Obviously that's where Reaper could be so much better, because where on this you see it hasn't got a shortcut key, although there may be a way to shortcut to it. With Reaper it can just do that. You could just sort that and add a shortcut key, or even a menu item or something. You could just click it, you know, something you could just click quicker rather than going up to you know, in there. I think you can do a right click at there is a way you can get a menu up like on the screen there and go through that way. Right, so now it should sound cleaner. do it on that one as well. There's some other things as well, like don't know if Reaper's got this. If it has, obviously again it's something hidden you've got to hunt for. But when you go into the pull window, you've got like obviously the records I've done and all that lot. Now I'm at 120, it's going to set that as a time tempo anyway because I've recorded at that. But if I enable this, I can now change the tempo and it'll follow it even faster. Obviously I'm not, I'm just gonna undo, oh shit, maybe not undo that while I'm in the wrong thingy. I'm not going to come back down to 20, but it's the same as slowing it down. I wanted to make it more slower. But obviously you can hear my timing, bad timing now when I did that. I can go in and time stretch that. I can go in like that. Go to audio warp and I can like just put on free walk, click there and just stretch it like so. Which is just a bit more quicker and thingy. I know there's some stuff you can do like that on Reaper. Right, so now I've got them 4 tracks there, and most of them babbling at the moment. But some people want to know how to do some bits, so I'm just saying that too. I really need a coffee too. It's too late to have one in a sec. Right, don't have it to load because the bass pedal didn't load. I'll try load, it might cause a crash, I don't want to crash it. Actually, what I'll do, I'll load a contact and I'll put a piano on that. Hopefully I've got memory for it because I've got other stuff going at the moment. If that crash, no. It's getting hot in here as well, and I had some temperature over heats the other day. Let's just sort out. Where are we? That's it. No, the piano I like, it's quite a lot of memory though, so it might be dodgy loading, but I'm gonna try because I like it. This might be touch memory low. What I've done is I've made my own library so it comes up with the original path. So I need to go into the registry and change it, and I just ain't been bothered yet. Let me put a fan on. Boy, that's better, it's cooler. If you hear a fan that's on in the background, maybe I should just cancel this one. I bet it's popped up or something somewhere. Let's cancel it. I'll put another one in. Right, Taste wise loads, but it's very big. It sounds nice, like. I just use Alicia. Put a load of reverb on it. Hey yeah. Hey yeah. Hey yeah. You can convert these, they load quicker, but it just all takes extra space. Hey yeah. And I'm going to go up to it. It's annoying me. Let's turn that off. Get back on. Just move this continue. Move this to there, and move that to there, and then put that back on. Okay, let's go this one, do the same again. As soon as I find the notes, hey, I say, continue. Don't want to do that. Segment to there, then that to there, and this. That's better. That was just annoying me because it's off time. Right, is this loaded yet? Change that to. Don't think you can see this. I see. Oh yeah, you can see it. I'm just changing this to big concert hall. I prefer the piano there, but most people like it up there. I'll do it like that, because I suppose it's more crispy, isn't it? Christmassy. I think that's too high and out up there. See that as well, the controller. Or just push the Alt key, get that there. Okay, that sounds these two here. What I really want to do is I'm going to go down there. I'll add another group. A track. Group track. Yeah. And I'm going to name this one vocals. Mixed. But this is just a point of like how quick that is without all the hassle. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to send them 2 tracks. The vocals mixed. To the pre-master, so then when I'm talking it comes over the top of it. I'm going to as well to make it a little bit clearer because I'm away from the mic at times. I'm just going to put a bit more on that there so you can hear me, and just put it a little bit more like that. Right, that should be a little bit better now. Hang on, let me try that again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You hear when it's too sharp, it's like too choppy, too choppy, too choppy. But there's alright. I'm not sure how long that took, but to be honest, I was talking about other things. I've shown you some things. You basically got a track there. It can all be pushed away. Obviously, I can as well. I can drums now, just finish them off. So I want that there, so I'm just going to cut that, take that. Just put that. The reason I've done that because I want to put because this is the dry one. Of wet room on the dry. These generally are just default, like a hole in a room. See, that's white there, it shows me it's out, so I can just select that, push Q and get it on. Same for there. Right, now I've got these both going through to the thingy. Nice and wide, I can go to as a mixer, vocal mixed, I can tweak that a little bit more. Do now is I'm going to make a FX track because I want to show like the simplicity of like obviously routing to an FX track. I've got my FS track. I'm going to put another, but I'm going to pull it longer, another delay, ping pong, but I'm going to have it at 2 beat rather, half a bar basically. Nice and wide, and I'm going to bring that down there so they become more filtered as they echo out. For that low, I'm just going to make it longer. I'm going to put another reverb, and I will just use one pap and default. Won't even bother changing it because it's quite long. And that'll get delayed too. Sounds nice. This is a FX change, it's a send. So now I'm going to go into the vocal mix, which is, you see there. Now I'm going to go to the sends, and the FX1 track I just made. Pre-fader means this can go up and down, and it won't affect the volume sent. So if you just wanted the FX and no and less of this, you want more FX, you can do that. You can just lower that, up that, which I will do. See. It's going to make it sound a little bit more distant. That's nice and subtle. But on the FX track, I can go onto that too, and I can like bring out some of the top if I wanted to. Also, I could also put a filter on there. This one's fine. It's one of the better ones. See this here, read right. I can label this. I screwed it up. So if I right click here, which I all used automation, there you go, FX channel, and that's the one for that. So now I can just like delete that, bring that there. Effect now without all the routing, all the stuff, you know. It's just by the time I'd done all that stuff, I'd probably forget what I was going to do in the first place. But the thing is, to create quick, easy stuff like that, it's just simple. I'm not knocking Reaper, because Reaper's got a better audio engine than this. I mean, the newer version's probably better audio engine, but Reaper's got so much under the bonnet, and the scripting and whatnot is cool to set things up. But there's just so many like basic options that are needed to be able to like produce out of workflow without all the setting up and everything like that. So I'm not trying to tell anyone how they're producing it, whether it's right or wrong. I'm just saying generally I produce the same as most other producers, and the production is the same. It's very similar on most DAWs, the production tools and the way you do things. But you've got to at least have your tools. And it's fine having them here, but sometimes you want to just do that, or you want to like use a shortcut key or something like that, which there's quite a few of. See, I want to copy that. Yeah, I know I can do it in Reaper, but it's on Control, where nearly all programs that'll be copying like that will be on Alt. And you can, if you ain't pushed it yet, you can turn it on off, toggle it on and off like I'm doing there. On Reaper, you have to push it first before you start doing anything. I think because I've tried putting maybe two things on the one thing, which doesn't always out workflow. Anyway, you got to listen to smoothing music, soothing music, soothing. But I think I've done enough on this one, so I'm going to stop this, and I'm going to stop the video and everything, and then what I'm going to do is not now, but I will start another one again, and I'll do it on Reaper, and I'll just like, it's not that I won't know where things are, it's just they won't be there unless I do a lot of work around to get there, and that's just going to take forever and ever and ever. You know, and then the music's never going to be made. I mean, this is, if you go back to the beginning of the video when this is finished recording, you're going to see like just how simple it was to achieve them things, and how that's not as simple. And Cubase is okay DAW, but it's not the best for routing. It does lack a lot of stuff, and they've done some stuff in the updates and stuff, but since this version 5, but it still, you know, does lack some stuff in that. But like but still, like I just think other DAWs can be as good, and I do think you know, everyone's got a right to say like, oh, can you do this and do that, which all the other DAWs do. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think someone should be shot down just because they've asked for something that all the other DAWs are doing, and then they're told by a few, oh no, this ain't right, that ain't right, you can't do this, can't do that, we like it as it is, leave it alone. Because like, I mean, when people are saying that to you, then it sort of lets you know that they haven't really used enough, gone deep enough into DAWs to realise the stuff that's there is there for a reason. It makes it easier. You've got to learn it, but once you learn it, you don't have to relearn everything every time you change your DAW. You just have to learn the different ways it does it. which is just a lot easier. Anyway, that's I don't even know how long that was, that video. I ain't got a clue. But anyway, I'm stopping the video now, and I'm going to start another one soon or later on. Right, where is it? Stop.